breaking down all 23 things you missed from Survivor Season 48, Episode 5. We're talking all things Eva's emotional moment, players talking about their parents, Star giving Eva the idol, a confusing tribal council, and much more. Look at that, a new episode of Survivor. If you haven't seen it yet, careful, we're going to be talking about all spoilers in this video, and make sure to stick around as we announce last week's puzzle giveaway winner. If you want to enter next week's giveaway, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below your overall thoughts on the new era of Survivor. Let's get started with number 23, previously on Survivor. I hope you loved this episode because I am obsessed with it. This might be one of the most real episodes of Survivor ever. And we need to remember we had a swap. Eva trusts Joe, Eva versus Star, Bianca is alone, and Camilla pulled off a crazy move leading into...
I'm so thankful.
Thomas, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
Number 22, Green after Tribal. What a crazy tribal council that we had last episode. This makes the Green tribe interesting with a 2-2 split with Kyle, Camilla, and Joe Shaheen. Sadly, the California Girls Alliance didn't even survive one tribal council with Joe, Shaheen, and Thomas. More importantly, we need to remember that last week the producers made it very unclear if the extra vote was played at tribal council or not. Now we know it 100% was. Number 21, challenge time. You know we're in store for a crazy episode of Survivor when we have a shortened theme song with a 90-minute episode. And when the tribes see the new Green tribe, Bianca is heartbroken that Thomas is gone as the players throw sandbags at a target, grab balls, and bounce them into a target and land them in a hole. They are also playing for reward, but it's just the sanctuary. Number 20, the challenge. Is Survivor a family-friendly show? Yes, 100%. But is Jeff Probst obsessed with ball jokes? Well, yes, also 100%. Whenever we use the spinning trap, it reminds me of War Dog being a failure in Survivor Edge of Extinction. Leave a comment down below if you think the Survivor Sanctuary is a good reward for Survivor superfans, as purple comes in first and green comes in second. Number 19, superfan moment. If you're a Survivor superfan and it's your dream to one day go to the beaches of Fiji and play Survivor, you gotta go clear your calendar and go to idleplays.com. There you can find all my replica puzzles and games with 16 different puzzles to choose from. I'm trying to keep up with demand on all the favorites, but they're selling out quick, so I really recommend going to idleplays.com. And I want to celebrate how good the new era of Survivor has turned into. This week only, the first 5 people to use the code NEWERA50 get $50 off their entire order of $400 or more. So as always, if you're interested in checking out Idle Plays and supporting me and the channel, please consider going to idleplays.com and checking out the puzzles. And remember, the first 5 people to use the code NEWERA50 get $50 off their entire order over $400.
Dead even right now, neck and neck. Oh my goodness. Both guys hovering very close to the edge. Who will get it to drop for the win?
Number 18, orange after losing. Bianca says it best that if you're gonna lose a challenge, you want it to be a reward challenge. Bring the good with the bad, as Bianca loses lots of power with Thomas going home, but now way less threatening. Number 17, drama about the challenge. Say is causing drama about what kind of food they're eating at camp, but Chrissy and Say are also bickering about sitting out of the challenge. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big fan of Say, but it's a terrible excuse to say you're tired when everyone is tired on Survivor, as Mitch and Chrissy bond over being annoyed with Say. Number 16, Say in trouble. If you're wondering, I read literally every single comment on every single video. Yes, even the really mean comments. And I've seen some comments comparing Say to Rome from Survivor 47, a super big character pre-merge only to be voted out once all the tribes come together, as Say is starting to get on everyone's nerves. nerves. Number 15, Survivor Sanctuary. Although Mary and Say once again had a fight after the challenge, I like the concept of setting the tone for the season, being the first people at the Survivor Sanctuary. This might be a little bit too much information. A big part of me would be stressed out about going to the toilet after all the juices and all the food at the reward. Eva is someone we'll be talking about much later in the video, as she calls Charity fake here. But more importantly, the biggest storyline at the Survivor Sanctuary is David with his milk.
That's my thing. To me, it's chocolate milk all day long. Chocolate milk. I love my chocolate milk. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. Every day, all day, baby.
Number 14, David and the milk. Just like how David is obsessed with his milk and needs it every day, I need to say every day I'm checking the subscriber count with the dream of one day hitting 10,000. So if you're not subscribed yet, please go click that juicy red subscribe button and help me pass Russell Hanson subscribers. I'm currently on the mission to become the superior Russell on YouTube, and every time you click that red subscribe button, it helps me pass Russell Hans. Number 13, the Green Tribe's reward. I know it's the Survivor formula with 3 tribes to give both winning tribes some sort of reward. Maybe it's a hot take, but I didn't think we fully needed it here with having the tribe get reward back at camp. However, it does lead into a great moment with number 12, green bonding over parents. This moment and the moment we will talk about at the immunity challenge are things that make Survivor so special. You are playing this intense strategy game for $1 million, but you're also building real human connections. The issue is that these human moments need to be organic and natural, and not forced moments like what we saw for the majority of the 30s and 40s. Think Sari on the balance beam or the million flashbacks in Survivor 41. When it isn't forced and it's real, it's damn good TV.
My mom's Guyanese, my dad's Sri Lankan. They definitely had an expectation of me, like the typical, quiet, obedient.
Number 11, challenge time. And just like that, it's time for another challenge. As the players leap into the water, pulling a chest onto the beach, grabbing a key, and getting a ball into a table maze. I really like the addition that each member of your tribe needs to land one ball in the table maze, leading into number 10, the challenge. We all knew this was coming. Although it always freaks me out when Jeff Probst hypes up a moment to the absolute max. Before we fully dive into the Eva moment, let's give the Survivor producers and editors a round of applause here, especially for how they handled the table maze. You can tell Sassy Jeff started to get dialed down as Eva really started to struggle, with it turning into a 1v1 situation with 2 tribes left. Eventually, Eva was able to clutch it up and win. Number 9, Eva wins. Yep, this is why Survivor is the best. I cried. As the audience, we know Eva's story, so we are in on the secret. Jeff knows and Joe knows, making the editing perfect, focusing on Jeff and Joe's reaction to Eva's moment. It's so interesting. Obviously, it's a game for $1 million, and Jeff still highlights how close Joe and Eva really are. But in this moment, it doesn't matter. There is a Survivor rule that during the challenges, the different tribes aren't supposed to interact together, but that rule gets broken here as Eva tells her story.
I'm a parent too, and I do see it, and wow, this has never happened.
Number 8, Eva after the challenge. This right here and for the rest of the season is where things are really gonna get so interesting. I'm super curious how the entire tribe is going to navigate Joe and Eva's relationship once we get to the merge. At the end of the day, this is a great moment for parents and kids with autism to realize that they can do anything. I especially love the new alliance between Star and Eva.
Eva, just thank you for sharing your story. Yeah. For real.
Number 7, Star's advantage. Eva telling her truth motivates Star to tell her truth in the game about the advantage. To be fair, in a game lens, thinking about just Survivor as a strategy game, I don't think this is a good move at all. As Star tells the tribe about the advantage leading into number 6, Star and Eva. What is going on this episode? Star, you can be in alliance with Eva without doing this. And the ultimate sign of trust, Star gives Eva the idol.
Good job, Eva. You take the idol.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
This is your day.
Number 5, orange after losing. Bianca is in a pretty great spot at first glance. When you have a tribe swap, you want to be in the middle. But without a vote, she's in a terrible spot. With a merge so close, and to avoid the tie vote, everyone needs to vote for her. 100,000,000,000% the best move for Bianca would have been to keep her lost vote a secret and force a tie, leading into number 4, the plans. At first, Bianca does an awesome job as she pits green on Chrissy and pits orange on Say. The problem is Say and Cedric's relationship, leading into number 3, Bianca's lost vote. The Survivor editors actually pull a fast one on us here, thinking that we're about to head to Tribal Council, but then Bianca tells Cedric that she doesn't have a vote. Number 2, Tribal Council. Although Survivor is now running in the new era with 90-minute episodes, I actually think we needed more time to explain this move. It's fun to see how Cedric reacts with Justin earlier in the season and Bianca now not having a vote. Ultimately, this is complete chaos. Cedric screws Say by leaving her out, and Chrissy screws Mitch by leaving him out, as we have the first ever 2-1-1 vote in Survivor history, leading into number 1, Bianca voted out. Anyways, congratulations, Jonathan. You're this week's puzzle giveaway winner. I'll announce a new winner next week, and click right here for everything you missed from Survivor the Australian Outback.